Welcome to this week's video tutorial. Today I would like to show you how you can create a button that links to a file or website. One major use for this feature is to create a button to download the data of your report or to link to a website which provides this data. In the first step, I would like to link to an Excel spreadsheet file which contains the data of this example report. I will simply use the same Excel workbook which I used to export the data files for this report. However, if you would prefer to format the data differently or to only provide the iadatasheets, you can edit the file first. To start simply, I saved this workbook into the same folder as my report files. I now open the config.xml file of my report in the designer. I select Insert button from the main menu and I choose as a label for my button Download Data. You can provide a tooltip if you like as well. The important bit now happens here on the Links tab. The URL field needs to contain the path to the file I want to link to. Since I have saved the Excel workbook in the report folder, I simply put the name of the file into my clipboard and paste it into the URL field. I now click OK to add the button to the layout. There it is. I move it slightly to a better place and I can change the size of it as well if I like to. Save my changes and refresh the report. The button appears and if I click on it, it will ask me if I want to open the file or if I want to save it. If I click open, it opens exactly my Excel workbook. In case I would like this file not to sit directly in the report folder with all the other files, but for example in a subfolder, then I can do that as well. For example, I can create a new folder called Downloads and move the Excel file into that folder. If I now click the button in my report, it will throw an error because it can't find the file anymore. So to fix this, I can simply change the settings in my Instant Atlas Designer. I click on the button, click the Links tab here in the Properties pane, and I can change the URL. Since it's now sitting in a subfolder, I need to include the name of the subfolder and a / before the name of the file. So it would be downloads /. Save my changes, refresh the report. If I try the button again, it allows me again to download the file. As a second step, I would like to create another button to link to the website of the US Census Bureau from where we originally got the data in this report. This is the website here. I will need the URL of this web page, so I copy it into my clipboard. Now I go back to the designer and add another button. I label it with data source. And in the Links tab, I paste the URL. In case you type the URL into this field, please make sure that it includes the http:// in the beginning. Otherwise the button won't work. If I wish the website to open in another tab or window, I need to change the target from self to blank. I click OK to insert the button. And again, I move it to a better place and make it a bit bigger. Save my changes and refresh the report. The new button appears in the report, and if I click on it, that links to the page of the US Census Bureau. In case the buttons do not work for you, even though you have followed all steps as described, it could be that your Flash Player security settings prevent the report to link to external content. You can find information on how to fix this in the Essentials Video 6, How to Add Your Report folder to the trusted locations of your Flash Player.